Hi everyone, welcome back to Cute Nerdy DIY. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a squishy using slime paint. So this is something I've never done before. I saw this in a video and I thought I've got to try it. So what I've used for this is a block of memory foam. You can also use a car wash sponge or any other type of sponge. Memory foam has smaller air holes, so it will make your squishy softer and more slow rising. So like I said, this is something that I saw used in a video and I will link to that video below. Now, I really didn't have a clue how this was gonna turn out. Now, I do think this has basically become a fail. I will happily call it a fail and you'll see why in the end. But all I'm doing here is cutting out the simple shape of Pusheen. So once that's done, it's time to make our slime mixture. Now, you're not going to be making the slime to the point where you can hold it. It's just going to be in between an acrylic painty gluey mixture and full-on slime. So all you need for this is acrylic paint and PVA glue, and what you need to do is mix your colour until you are happy with what it looks like. So here I added way too much black and I needed to keep adding more white until I got the colour that I wanted. So when that's done, you need to add about a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and mix that in. So as you can see, it lumps up a little bit, so you need to make sure that that's completely mixed in before you add the next step. Next, you add your contact lens solution, just add a bit at a time and then start to mix. And as you start to mix, you'll notice that your mixture is coming together. So this is probably the weirdest squishy I've ever made. I really didn't have a clue what was going on or how on earth I was meant to paint slime onto a squishy, but I thought I'd give it a go and see how it turns out. So I added another little squirt of the contact lens solution, and then I got this strange consistency that when I started to spread it on, it kind of went really stringy, and this was so strange because what happened was the paint actually attached really well to the sponge, but at the same time it was also really stringy and it would pull off really easily as well. If you want to give this a try, then I definitely recommend it just because it's quite fun to do. Now, I don't know how well this actually works for a squishy, but it's definitely fun and it's definitely worth giving it a try, especially if you enjoy making slime and you also enjoy squishies. So as you can see here, it's going all stringy and gross, but basically what I'm doing is a nice coat all on one side, and then once that had dried, I did the same to the other side, and this is it after one layer. So it's not very slow rising at the moment because there's still quite a lot of air bubbles on it. Again, I realised after a while that the best way to spread this on was to do it in long strokes. So as you can see, I'll take the slime, roll it onto the lollipop stick, and then I'll take it from the bottom of the squishy and just run it all the way up. I realised if you try to spread it properly that it really wouldn't work and it just kind of doubled up on itself and then it wouldn't actually attach to the squishy. I think in the end on this I added 2 or 3 layers. I think it was actually 2. Now it might have done better with another layer, but like I said, this was just a kind of experiment and I was just seeing what would happen. So this is the final finished thing. Now I think this is a certified fail, but please let me know what you think. As you can see, it actually squishes really well, which is kind of surprising, but the one thing that's bad about it is it's really, I don't know, it's like dry, I think. And as you can see, there's also kind of drips on it that have like dried up. So it's definitely not the neatest or softest squishy I've ever made. I thought I had to try and do something to save this, so I needed to add on the details, and for this I just simply used normal paint. So I just used acrylic paint for this. I didn't use any slime, and I basically just painted on the features of Pusheen in the hope of maybe potentially saving it, because it definitely needed saving. So if you want to tell me that you really don't like this squishy, then honestly I will not be offended, because to be honest, I don't think I even like it myself. But I really wanted to show you this because I thought it was quite interesting, and I thought it was quite cool that you could actually paint with slime. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try this again, because I really think there is a way that this could work because of kind of the elasticity of the paint and because of how squishy it became. I think there's probably a way you can do this to make it so that it ends up less dry in the end. But there we go, Pusheen is all finished, and yeah, like I said, I really don't think I like this squishy. The only thing I like is the fact that it's really slow rising. I must admit though, like if you really want to make slime, or if you have some friends or kids that want to make slime but also want to make squishies, then this is a really fun way of doing it, and it's a little bit different. So it's definitely worth giving a go. So I do have some squishy makeovers coming over the weekend, which I'm really excited to show you. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support. Honestly, it's going a lot better than I thought it would, and my main thing is just making videos that you enjoy and that I enjoy making. And yeah, remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.